Mm-mm. Hey, Neuro CSU, how are you? Good to see you. Hello, hello. All right, so what is our main quest right now? What quests do we need to, like, avoid, basically? Hunting grounds. Go to the world of Quetzaltemer. Or go to Footfall. Okay, chat. Help me out here. Help me out. Is there anything I need to do right now? Like, if I don't do it now, like, do I have a hidden timer going? Like, what's happening right now? Current main quests don't lock anything out if you finish them. Footfall is story. Okay. Okay. So what I was going to do is a whole bunch of side questing and then do the main story. That's my current plan. I want to do a bunch of main story and then... Excuse me, a bunch of side questing, then main story. Okay. Great. So let's take a look here. Where's the heavy one? Heavy plasma gun. I feel like the Mazoa pattern plasma gun is just better. Well, that kind of sucks. It is. It's just better. It's just a lot better. Okay. Damn. Well. That's too bad. All right. Make sure you have Fanatical Iconoclast before the main story if you don't already. Oh, I don't think I do. I can't really go anywhere else, which is kind of sad. Oh, wait, we can go over here. Maybe. There's no new spots on my map. I thought like more areas were going to open up that we could fly to. But maybe that's like DLC and expansion stuff. I don't know. All right, so let's kind of go down the list. We got all sorts of things we can do. Find the world the Eldari are stranded on. Okay, we don't really know about that. Visit Dargonis. Okay, let's go do that. We can do visit Dargonis. Okay. Okay. Older areas have new spots now? Really? Okay. Did we get everything going, by the way? What did we... Oh, Vibos. The cultists of the Cult of the Final Dawn have agitated the convicts into a full-blown uprising. Oh. Why did the cultists go into that place? We don't know the true objective of the heretics. What's the current situation on the surface? The wardens are trapped inside security facilities. We could stop the riot immediately. Okay. All allies gain 10 coercion. Okay. Mercy of the repentant. What do my advisors say? Heretics seek out those who are weak of spirit and entice them with promises of salvation, but such spineless lot lacks the resolve to fight and will drop their weapons should someone give them a reason to fear. Make them quiver. Okay. Ulfar, show my people how to instill fear in their enemies. Okay. Ablard, call them mercenaries for help. All lance weapons deal an additional 20% damage. Oink. Okay. The convicts quickly surrender. The leaders of the conspiracy, the cultists from the Cult of the Final Dawn, are trapped in the mines. They have surrounded a strange dark Xeno obelisk covered with glyphs, trying to awaken it from its slumber. The glyphs on it were similar to those that the mad convicts were drawing. The monstrous construction contained enough energy to tear the planet apart. By heroically disrupting the cultist plans, the guards had disrupted the terrible machine. Instead of exploding, the obelisk emitted a blistering heat wave, melting itself and turning those around into ash. Vibo 6 has been saved. Ooh, okay. Oh, we were going to do palaces for outcasts, weren't we? Yeah, we totally were. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Hell yeah, man. Complete a project of the highest difficulty in any colony. Boom. Okay. Uh-oh. Vibo 6 begs for help. Something terrible prowls the planet, searching for a way to wipe out the planet's inhabitants. Victims died in small groups at first, so they dismissed it, a poisoning, a crash, transport, a fire. But the death toll started to rise, and explaining everything as mere coincidences is no longer an option. There's a blurry, dark shadow walking among the people, but no one's actually seen it. Wow. What kind of accidents? Any ideas? Oh my lord, dude. Find some effective disguise against our foe and wait for it to strike. Oh no. Oh. The monster fought its final battle and it was a terrifying Xenos with a metallic skeletal body and a single emerald eye. Its lair turned out to be a crypt-like chamber, and beneath it was an entire fortress buried in stone. The walls were covered in glyphs similar to the mysterious pattern the mad convicts were drawing. The chamber also contained the dissected remains of the missing miners. The omniscience servant studied the bodies of the crypt, the Xenos' corpse, hypothesizing that the inhuman belonged to a caste of sages among its kind. It had remained in stasis for ages untold, but had recently awakened either by mining efforts or the explosion caused by the Drukhari invaders. After killing everyone who had approached its lair, the creature tried to wake its brethren, but millennia of tectonic shifts had crushed the underground fortress. The creature was alone. Items received. Ancient Xeno mechanism. Wow. Now the last Xeno survivor was dead, and so was its entire race, or at least so prayed every denizen of Vibo 6. Wow. Jeez, man. So I'm not sure if I want to do captive Xenos. Oh Lord. Lord Captain, there's an act of sabotage in Kiava Gamma. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet, cultivating a pack of schismaticals in the bowels of the manufactoriums and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we almost lost all the workshops, but we had help. Some entities, already being called Data Angels, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schismaticals. How the cults infiltrate my world? Okay. What do we know about these Data Angels? They are the machine spirits, beings born from the art of data smithing. They charge into battle chanting the same Binharic mantra the participants of Procedure 0C chanted. Huh. They bear the seal of the Explorator's Cognizance fleet. Let us join forces with the Data Angels to get rid of the corruption together. Blessing of the Data Angels. Wow. All allies gain 5 perception and 10 armor pen. I want to hear the opinions of my officers. There are backup cogitators located in the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum to ensure continuity of production in case of an accident. Okay. Marazai's right? That's Heinrich, but okay, okay. Let's do Pascal. The Ritual of Bonding. Request to perform the sacrament is accepted and shall be fulfilled immediately. Having gained access to the cogitational reserve and after being infused with power, the data angels charged at the schismaticals. The hordes of data spirits have been tech exorcised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priest gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting the production algorithm from severe disruption. The data angels have retreated into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah only to guess at who or what the beings were. Ooh. Okay. Great. Great. There's Sky Barrier. The power of plasma. I think this is one we want, isn't it? Yep. This is one we want. Do it. Bam. Hell yeah. Okay. So that's going to take some building, right? Are these things being completed immediately? What's going on here? Did they break this? Because I'm noticing, like, this stuff is immediately completing without... Oh, just some of them do. Oh, it depends on what your complacency is and stuff. It's due to the colony stats. Oh, so some of them complete instantly. I guess they get like a base amount of labor added to them, and if that supersedes the total. Okay. Interesting. A cryptic message arrived from Calif. The fabricator sensor reports it may have beheld the eye of the divine. I requested details from your less devout servants, and they clarified that the inquest group, which has been investigating the many inexplicable events that have taken place on the planet, followed a trail of mysterious Binhark harmonies and came upon an ancient and abandoned data complex. It is connected to the manufactorium by a maze of communication lines and contains a gargantuan data loom. The mechanism's markings show that its designation, or should I say its rather menacing name, is Null Calif. Whoa. Null Calif is immersed in sacred astrogational calculation, has shown no inclination to make contact. The tech priests that connected to it were punished for the intrusion with a lethal ejection of their motive force. The only thing they managed to find out is that the spirit of the data loom is not bound with the vows of compliance and would normally restrain a machine spirit of such power. This astoundingly mighty entity bows to no one, driven only by its aims. What is it? A sacred computational mechanism of great power. Its body is vast, and the wisdom and metal of its machine spirit would befit an imperial titan. Ooh. No Calif's structure includes remarkable pieces of archaeotech, parts of it extending far throughout Kiava Gamma like a void's kraken's tentacles. We now know where the warp transmitter modified by Cubis Delphim came from. It must have been a part of this mechanism. The data angels that we encountered earlier were born of its cogitational might. I wonder where this guy was. What was this guy doing when Cubis Delphim took over? Because your servants have been monitoring the execution of Procedure OC, they rather boldly believe they have gained some insight into certain patterns of supercalculations. What is this abandoned complex? An ancient production facility. Okay. One sec. I'll do that in a minute. The station was then consumed by the developing industrial colony and eventually forgotten. The directory contains no data to support this hypothesis. It does, however, contain the designation Null Calif. The Null Calif Initiative is a project of the fabled Archmagos Opticon 107, whose function was the initial exploration of the Coronis Expanse. All information on this project was removed from the directory as per Fleet Conclave's decree following Permissibility Hearing 16. By the same decree, Archmagos Opticon 107 was stripped of his title as a Conclave's Prolocutor Supremus. Do we have any idea what it might be calculating? They can see into the warp similar to a navigator. It can calculate routes to the Immaterium without rest or fear of corruption. Dude. It's like a machine version of a navigator? We tried communicating with it? What did my advisors make of this? Great machine spirit that identifies itself as Null Calif bears potential as a valuable ally. Yeah, dude, I'm totally with him. Navigator data loom. The abomination makes a mockery of every navigator house's legacy. Yeah, I bet you don't like it. Yeah. Complacency and this thing. Grants 25 logic. The wearer gains a Solve Simulacrum ability that costs 3 AP and triggers a logic test for the wielder with a 167 penalty. On success, Solve Simulacrum is removed, the Cognum Simulator is destroyed, the bonus is lost, and the wearer permanently gains the Paradox Solved feature. And that feature is that this character can use their heroic act regardless of their momentum without spending momentum?
Nani?
Like, forever? What? Okay. Agos Pascal Henneman imparted his secrets to the omnicized servants of Calif, allowing them to assemble a mediator device that softened Null Calif's voice. Magi then prayed to the mighty machine spirit, humbly asking to make an alliance with the rogue trader and share its mysteries. And Null Calif answered, halting its sacred calculation, it bestowed its favor upon the supplicants. With its tireless and blinking eye observing the warp currents, many a traveler have been saved from peril. Freaking badass, dude. Absolutely badass. Oh, this game, man. Okay, we're not going to do any of these yet because we may need these for other places to get their final stuff done. Okay, you're done. Argonis. What do we want from you? Loyalist Garb. 50% light armor. If the wearer hasn't moved during their turn, their cover efficiency is increased by 20%. If the wearer moves at least 3 cells, they gain 20% dodge. And 20% dodge against range attacks. Wow. We lose profit factor, but gain efficiency and security for all other colonies. Oh no. And we must complete Bastion. For this we need missionaries. Okay, I don't know if we want that yet though. Let's see. Transonic Emitter. Whenever the wearer attacks any target in a 5-cell radius around them with a ranged weapon, this attack deals 10 plus armor pen divided by 3% more damage. That's okay. Pretty cool. The profit factor is nice there too. Woe Bringer. I won't use that. Imperial Navy faction is nice, but wow, and this gives a ton of resources. Okay, so to do these, we have to do Bastion. So, yeah, all these require Bastion, so we have to do Bastion. For this to work, we need to complete in the Protectorate missionaries. What is missionaries? Ah. Okay. You do that. That's done. Going back to here. I think we're going to have to do Captive Xenos. Here's Bastion. Do that. That one's going to take some time. That one's not done. So we're all caught up there. All right, we're all up to date with everything. Janus. Janus, we decided to do... I think we're going to do Forbidden Planet. Janus's orbit is swarming with a fleet of refugees. However, their descent to the planet would be disastrous. Nobody must learn of the construction of the Xeno Vivisectory for the study of the Eldari culture and technology. Yeah. I think we're going to do that one. Nitty Nuts says, save, please. I should. Planet Dev, just in case. There we go. Okay. So, did we got the one on Foulstone, right? No, we didn't. Which one did we want on Foulstone? probably Righteous Charge, in which case we need Crucible. Crucible needs Phlogiston. So if I do this... Crucible. There we go. Reliquary. There we go. Okay. Maybe I should have gotten this heavy armor. Nah, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah. He's caroused, not coercion anyway. And besides, now he's got a massive beat stick, which I'm fine with. 15 to 20.
Drink some water
20 to 25.
you up and die.
Hold on. Is this it? Is it Roaring Thunder? That's what we just got, isn't it? No. Oh, is it not done? Hold on. Did it complete? Okay. Lord Captain, the Crucible's great sculpting is underway. Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there's evidence that the Crucible has also created humans. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivate land, build houses and production facilities with obedience, and in general have a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems that these people completely lack their own free will, and for this, the monks have named them Touched. They're split among the believers, though many call it a miracle sent by the Emperor himself and want to quickly put the touch to work. A part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. Oh. What do my officers and advisors think? They were born in the relic of Saint Cognatius, which means they please the Emperor. Okay. Why don't you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from these touch ones? If they're so obedient and diligent, they'll make fine troops. Lack of will, registering a high probability of manufacturing failure. Oh, God. Icons of the Touched. Enemy critical hit chances and warp damage against the flagship are reduced by 30%? Wow. I should listen to Ulfar's advice. Crucible-born Tempest. Long-range dorsal plasma macro cannon. 2 shots for 26 damage per shot. That seems okay. Doesn't seem great. I think we'll do this Icons of the Touch. Yeah. Do that one. Under the guidance of the brothers and sisters of the Order of the Hammer, the Touch carried on with their toils, cultivating land and building new settlements. The public induction of the Touched, along with their diligent service, eventually solidified their image in the minds of these people as the executors of St. Cognatius's will, sent down to the faithful to ease their burdens during the great sculpting. Okay. One of the servants tasked with the Crucible's maintenance has declared publicly that he has been liberated of all worldly concerns, for he is none other than the reincarnation of St. Cognatius. What do we know about this reincarnate guy? Brother Pure Voice? Okay. I wish to hear the opinions of my advisors. Whatever great cause they proclaim as their mission, they genuinely naively believe that people really do need them. If we round up enough orphans and lepers who would all trip over themselves to beg our prophet for salvation, he'll soon forget all about the Crucible and his holy mission. False prophets in the streets are a common occurrence. Their sermons breed turmoil, riots, and acts of disobedience. The archimony lies in many guises, but the Emperor's miracles are 100-fold stronger. On more than a few occasions, he has bestowed epiphanies upon the faithful. So give me time, and I will find you the most loyal agents to escort Brother Pure Voice on his travels. Okay. No. All void ship weapons deal 10% more damage. Triumph of Faith. Pure voice faith. Whoa! The rogue trader gains a 15% bonus to all their skills. Huh. Argenta. Let him go. Having loaded the Crucible onto the requisition void ship, the pure voice prophet gathered up his flock and set out for distant worlds to spread his word. The spiritual authority of the Order of the Hammer suffered as a result. The loss of the Crucible sowed substantial unrest among the population. Before departing, the preacher expressed his appreciation by spending the Lord Captain a gift, a relic that, according to his own claims, once belonged to his previous incarnation. Okay. Oh, and there's Righteous Charge, too. All right. So there's the 5th one there. I think we're going to go ahead and do Forbidden Planet. So we need Great Fire and Captive Xenos. That one's cooking. This one's cooking. Go ahead and grab that one. Okay. Okay. As soon as that's done, we'll get Forbidden Planet. The Phlogiston. That's okay. We can... I thought we got a bunch of Phlogiston. No? I guess not. Okay. My current profit factor is 113. Yo. Yo. I want that. Oh, wait. Are these the last... Do I have 3 spots left? Oh, I do. So on this planet, there's no this is it, right? Rank 5 is it. So if I only have 2 spots left in 2 of these, I should just get them, right? There's no reason not to. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Cool. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh. Yeah, Barry. Whoops. All right. Chat, it's been a pleasure. I got to go to a meeting. Thank you all so much for hanging with me today. I hope you had fun. We made a huge amount of progress in this game. We were in Act 4 of 5 acts. We're actually trucking forward. When we return to this game, we've got leveling to do. We've got a whole bunch of exploration to do. We've got so many things to do. So I hope you join us for it. I'll be back this evening. We're probably going to do some drinks and finals tonight. If you want to join us, we'd love to have you. So we'll be doing that probably around like 7 or a little bit earlier. And then tomorrow morning, probably more Dragon's Dogma. Although, let me see if this is actually going to work. Hold on. Hey, you guys hear me? Dudes, I got it. I got it. So I need to figure out how to hook this up properly, but we are going to do what we can and get this hooked up, and we're going to do Asgard's Wrath. Asgard's Wrath 2. It's happening. It's happening. So it'll be fun. All right. It is actually happening. Anyway, I'm out of here for now. I will see you folks later for more fun and games. As always, appreciate your time, and see you soon. Bye-bye.